Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances that are usually very good value for money. They smell good. Not many people talk about them. They're usually on the radar. I think at least you should do your research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have the update for you, and this is update for the house of Ajmal, and this is Zeal or Zeal, whatever, however you want to pronounce it. This one is aimed at unisex. It's edited Perfume 100 ml. In United Kingdom you can find it under £20, but is one of those bots. From time to time, it's not always available for some reason. In United Kingdom is not readily available, although you can buy it from some sellers, but you have to pay a little bit more, maybe around £30. But if you want to pay less than 20, you have to do your research, you have to be patient and find it, when it comes up basically. This one is good for any age. So the versatility of this fragrance is maximum to the maximum for everybody. Okay, so no age limit, any age can wear it. No sex, anybody, lady and men can wear it. No restriction in terms of season. You can wear it in winter, you can wear it in summer, although it's a little bit better suited for warmer weather because it's on the fresh side, but I'll come to this later. In terms of you can rock it formally, informally, you can wear it daytime, nighttime, you can wear it special occasion, you can wear it casual. So it's maximum versatility, and that is the strength of this fragrance. In terms of performance, is an excellent performer. On my skin it went up to 12 hours. Yes, the longevity is 12 hours on my skin at least, and if you put it on, material goes for days. I still could smell it on my t-shirt after 2 days. So it's very, very strong, and you don't need more than 5 or 6 spray of this. It's very dense, it's very strong. It's eau de parfum, but it's a true eau de parfum. In terms of projection, arm length of projection for 3 to 4 hours, and then after that slowly will subside. But you always have it around you, you always smell it, you always get a whiff of it, so it is very, very good. In terms of bubble and the cloud and the sillage, excellent as well. It's a room filler, it's a house filler, especially if you go heavy on a trigger. For example, if you go up to 10, then it will be a street filler. It's so strong, so excellent in that term. Especially for the price under 20 quid, this is an excellent performer. Compare to Dior Sauvage, which is, if you buy Sauvage today, especially the EDT, it won't last you around 6 to 7 hours because it's been reformulated and blah blah blah. So this is much better performer than the Sauvage EDT. Sauvage EDP may be in the same realm of because Sauvage EDP goes up to 10 hours, so this one 10 to 12 hours similar. But the Sauvage one, the perfume is around retail £120, and this is under £20. So the advantage to Zeal. The other advantage to Zeal is it is more complex than Dior Sauvage itself, at least to my nose. So when you smell it, when you put it on your skin, when you put it on material, definitely will remind you of Sauvage. Okay, so there's no doubt about that. So okay, this is Sauvage. It is in that category. It is very close to it. It's very similar to it. But then you, from time to time, you smell things and say, hold on a minute, this is not Sauvage. For example, the lavender in here is much more on top, much more pronounced. So in Sauvage there is a lavender, but the lavender is much more in the background, and the bergamot and the pepperiness plus the ambroxan is much more on top. Here the pepper is toned down a little bit, but the lavender is toned up. The citrusiness is here as well. It's very, very juicy in the beginning, especially for the first 30 to 40 minutes. It's very, very juicy, it's very citrusy, it's bergamonty, lemony, limey feel to it. It's very, very, very mouth watering. And after that, the lavender would take over. Almost lavender here is the biggest player, but there is some other players. I can detect some from time to time. Something like a patchouli comes up. It gives it a little bit of earthiness, a little bit of green, leafy feel to it. And also there are some other floral element in the background, which is like similar to white floral, but they never come full front, but you can feel them in the background. So it's much more complex than Dior Sauvage. And when it goes to the dry down, you'll end up with that famous unboxing. Yes, there's a little bit of woody, it's like a cedar feel to it. Little bit of vanilla in the base. Not much, it's not a huge vanilla, but it is there to give that sweetness throughout. And also when you go to dry down, you end up a little bit of smokiness. I'm not sure where's that smokiness come from. It's like a little bit of smoky, little bit of earthy, little bit of powderiness, but not much. It's not a huge player again, but you can feel it in the background in the dry down. So overall it's more complex than Sauvage, but as I said, when you smell it, it's okay, this is Dior Sauvage. But then from time to time there are things comes up and you say, hold on a minute, this is a little bit more than just Sauvage. So let's say this is a Dior Sauvage, but a little bit more complicated, a little bit more complex. This is the older brother of Dior Sauvage. If this Dior Sauvage is a little bit on the juvenile side, this is a little bit on the mature side of Dior Sauvage, and that's why that the complexity giving it that edge, which is better than Dior Sauvage itself. I personally not a big fan of Dior Sauvage, especially the EDT, but this one I really enjoyed, and I was surprised. Hold on a minute, how come I'm enjoying this? Because I personally not a big fan of Dior Sauvage, although I like it, but I'm not crazy about it. I think it's very, very simple fragrance. But here is, because it's more facet to it, is more layered and is more complex, I enjoyed it much better. So overall, it's very aromatic, yes. It's very woody, yes. It's very citrusy, yes. It's fresh, yes. It's very spicy, yes. It's a little bit of patchouli, lavender, yes. A little bit of earthiness, a little bit of that leafy camphorous feel, yes. And a little bit of smokiness at the end, yes. So this is the story of this fragrance. Overall, highly, highly recommend it. If you like Dior Sauvage and you like it a little bit more complex, this is for you. If you like Dior Sauvage but you don't want to pay the price for it, this is for you. If you think Dior Sauvage today it doesn't perform as well, this is for you. And if you like something easygoing but with depth and complexity, this is for you as well. Very, very good, especially for the price. Very, very I was very impressed with this fragrance. Somebody mentioned that there are batch variation. I'm not familiar with this. I just bought this a few weeks ago, so this is probably the latest. It says on it is made in UAE, 85% volume, and that's it really. So I'm not sure. This is what I have in front of me, and this is what I'm reviewing. So excellent performer, smelled very good. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I highly recommend it for people who like this kind of fragrances. Okay guys, if you find what I do useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, you know what to do. Hit those buttons. This way you encourage me, you motivate me, you make give me the courage to make videos like this in future. I really appreciate your support. Thank you very much. If you want to support me by buying one of my own fragrances, I'm a perfumer myself. I make the perfume from scratch to the perfume itself. Nobody's involved. I'm the perfumer. I'm the person who put them together, and they are out of this world. They are super complex, very long lasting, very unique, very artistic, but you need to live in the United Kingdom in order to purchase them. I leave the link in the description as well. Thank you very much, and I see you later. Bye bye bye.